What's up, my brothers and sisters? It's your boy Juice. Still can't see the sun. It almost seemed as if a glimmer of sunshine was trying to come through, but it's the same as always now. It's just always cloudy and foggy. It's like, man, you barely get to see the sun anymore. The ground's still subtly shaking, and but it's actually calmed down a bit. And there was a earthquake in southwest of Mexico, I think by Baja California. So the quakes are still happening. I think these are good indicators that, a lot of people always downplay it because they're like fear mongering, right? And I'm like, yeah, but y'all said it was gonna be fine, and there's like all these earthquakes happening. I don't know. Time and time again, like. People keep like downplaying stuff and say, "Oh, that's fear," but then something bad happens or it gets worse, and I'm like, man, y'all can't fool me. You can tell that crap to everybody else who doesn't want to be scared, but I mean, I'm not scared. I'm not scared one bit. I know I'm taken care of, even in death. Even if it comes to my death, I will not bow for anyone. You'll have to shoot me in the face before I ever bow down to any of you. Sever my spine from my head. All of the above. Because I know that my creator controls a lot more than this place. He's the one that made everything. So my creator is more powerful than your creator. And when my creator finds out what your creator has done, he won't be happy. So I wanted to go in on the talk of the prison system. I've been in and out of the prison system quite a bit. And, I was foolish, young. And it was for petty things, too. Like, I don't know, I had like a baggie of dust. And the other one was for some green leaves that cure cancer and stuff like that. So I don't know why that's a crime, but when you think about it in this drug war, technically I was a POW then. I mean, that counts me as part of this war then that they say is the drug war. I'm just on the side that, it's either winning or losing. And, drugs have been around for a long time, and you can pretty much obtain them anywhere. Plants, chemicals, household appliances. I mean, shoot, they make meth out of Gatorade bottles and lithium batteries and some wasp spray. Yeah, that stuff's real healthy. Man, this shit's so bad for you. Prison system. When I was in the prison system, I want you to grasp this concept because a lot of people have a hard time following along with what I'm trying to tell you. The prison system is a reprogram camp. It is not based on justice. If I'm there for petty crimes that can be solved in other ways, that have always been a problem since the time of man and still will continue to be a problem and a waste of money and resources that'll never get solved because you're not solving it in the right way, then it'll be an ongoing revolving door of money. Okay? Texas prisons have now grown more, I believe, to, I'll have to factually check this, but I'm pretty sure it's probably more than California now. The reason being is because they created state prisons. State prisons are like fast food restaurants. You can own them like franchises and privately put in stocks. This can make you a millionaire because the prison system is thriving every year. When I got my prison number here in Texas, I was at 157481 or something like that. Or it was more than that. I still got them somewhere. I have to take pictures of them or something. So if we're at 1,500,000 and something, right? It was maybe not even a year later that I got out, screwed up, went back. I was at 17. So that's 1,700,000. So within a year, that's the amount of people that went into the system and came out in the revolving door. Okay? This is good business for not only local, but state and nation. It is a thriving, multi-billion-dollar business where profits are out the roof because they give you everything cheap. You get pancakes every morning. You eat beans every night. And you wear foam slippers and the same clothes. They're all made out of the same cheap stuff. The cheapest stuff possible for profit. Okay? Not to mention, the weird thing about it is if you're in prison, you can get your cancer removed for absolutely nothing. As we're here in the free world, if you ain't got the coin or the insurance, can't help you, brother. They will literally give you facial reconstruction, laser off a mole that takes over your whole nose, get rid of cancers for free. Think about that. You have to be in the prison system to have free dental work. As we're here, you have to pay to get your tooth removed or suffer infection and pain. Yeah, I guess you could do it the old hillbilly way and just to pull it out with a Leatherman. But this is a system with pimps, players, killers, hustlers, thugs, the toughest, hardest, mean son of a bitches you can think of. They'll hustle you in a minute, burn you, kill you, rape and pillage your village. But yet, there's 2 guards in one cell block. Each have 4 halls. The guards are in the middle, maybe 4 guards at tops. In each cell block, you have 60 men. That's 60, 120. There's like, what, 300 and some, 400 men? Pimps, players, hustlers, killers, rapers, pillagers, hustlers, burners, and cheaters, and not one of them ever thinks, we can take these fools. The one guard's a female. What's she gonna do? Curl up in a ball and start crying and try to spray us? There's 60 of us. That guy's wimpy and puny. By the time they get the help to come over, we're already locking it up and telling them, you're shit out of luck. Remember, masterminds, pimps, players, killers, hustlers, and no one even thinks about just taking that place over. Why? It's simple. It's easy. It can be done. And what are they gonna do? Get the other guards? The doors are locked. Haha, beep, beep, beep. I gotta push the button. You can't even get in. Yeah. Why is this imaginary wall? And then when it's time for breakfast, they jump up out of bed, fix their bed, get ready for work that they didn't do in the real world. We run that place. The criminals run the prison, not the guards. The guards are only there for this imaginary system. Because who's holding you back? Who's stopping you? What's to stop you from being like, I ain't going to work today. I didn't work when I was out there. I sold drugs and I killed people. You're telling me I gotta go to work? We don't do work in long-term prisons. But yet they jump up, whee, and then they go to work. For free at that. They mow the yards. They build the stuff. They do the utilities and the maintenance. They cook the food. They serve the food. They do the dishes. All for free. You didn't even want to do that in the free world because you was a rebel and a bandit, right? But yet when you go to the prison, you're the best little boy anyone, combing your hair, brushing your teeth, making sure your shoes are tied. You got your lunchbox. You're ready for school. You rebel who doesn't want to go to school? So, just let that sink in, man. It's simple and effective. This system, this imaginary boundary that stops you from even thinking this. What was to stop you from just running, right? They take a bunch of, like, let's say they take 10 criminals and there's 2 guards watching you while you go into the free world and go mow the cemetery. You don't think at some point one of the guys is like, you know what, I'm going to go all the way down here where the guard can't see, and then I'm see ya! And then the funny thing is people are so gullible that in Texas we wear all white, right? So it's like you got a white shirt, white pants, and then if you run into somebody, they're like, hey, aren't you from the prison? They're like, nope, I'm a painter. Just got it, and I'm on a job. And they're going to be like, yeah, that's right. Painters wear all white, right? Weird.